Well, hello, everybody. Hey, you know what night? You know what tonight is, babies? Yes, you do. What is tonight? Hey, what is it? No. Oh, you forgot already. Oh my God. You know what it is. You know what it is. Bingo night. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, forgot about Tyrone already. Unbelievable. That's impossible. You know I'm your favorite. I know. You know that. Oh, come on. I'm just playing with you. I'm happy. It's bingo night. Gee, I'm excited. Excited. Yes, I am. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I don't know. Am I really excited about it? Because I never win anything. I guess that's a problem. Tyrone. Oh, my God. Tyrone's been having trouble since 1907. Way back then. When I was stuck in fucking New Orleans. All right. No, and it's not one of those videos. All right. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lovelace. I know you've been waiting for part 13 in the saga of 1907. So I appreciate that. But anyway, it's bingo night. And anyway, Master Nature wanted to talk a little bit more. And, well, he's probably going to bore the hell out of you again. But, well, give him a chance, I guess. And, yeah. Well, all right, I'm off. And, well, I love you. And, well, wish me luck. Wish me luck, guys. Okay. All right. Tyrone. Yeah, Master Name, what do you want? I'm just about ready to go here. What are you talking about? What do you want? I'm tired. Well, I'm not tired, but I'm going to be tired pretty soon, all right? Dude, I got to get to the bingo game. Right? Yeah. No, Tyrone, I get it. But I feel like it's important. I need to talk to you about something. Okay. Well, I understand that. I understand what you're asking me. I'm not deaf. Okay. Uh, I can hear you just fine. Um, but but I have now. Let me. Hey, now let me. Now, may I use your hand to write? Sure. Write, Master. Can I use your hand to write shit? Remember, I can't possess you without permission. Okay, all right. That's an ancient rule. Remember that, guys. Remember that. Oh my God. Hey, this is why I love my garden. You just never know what you're gonna fucking get, right, guys? That's why you love me, I hope. Hey, remember, as above, so below. Remember that. That's another ancient rule. Oh my God. Now, yeah, I should have warned you guys first. This is gonna be all over the place, by the way. So just follow me a little bit. And I don't got much time on the camera. See, and that you know what it's called? You know what that's called, guys? That means I need to get another fucking camera. That's what it's called. All right. Anyway, nothing special about that. Anyway, so listen to this though. Listen to this. Okay. Now Tyrone's gonna help me in this. Okay. But I want you to think about this, and I'm gonna call this one. First of all, I'm gonna call this one trying a different perspective. Okay, and then the other name I'm gonna give it is, and if fucking blurry as my ass, right? No, if I can get the lighting right ever. You know, Master Nature, that's another thing. And I've been noticing that throughout your not your channel, throughout your video. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, MD, but no, you're probably right. Yeah, he's pretty. Well, I love you, Master Nature. I love you, but well, you do get lost in your own videos a lot. That's all I'm saying. MD, love you. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go back to my cave. Oh my God. Okay. Uh, Thanks, MD. You know, you're the sweetest. You know, you are this out of all my spirit guides. I have to say, you are the sweetest of them, without a doubt. So thank you. Okay, I appreciate you. Okay. Well, that was very sweet and touching, Master Nature. You know, one can consider that, well, over exaggerating. Right, guys? No. But anyway, Master Nature, don't play with them like that. Hey, don't do that. Don't. This is not the video, okay, to be wixing concepts. All right, not this one. Not this one. No. I'm going to try to keep this one a little bit simpler because that was a little weird. Maybe, maybe not. But, all right. So think about this. And again, it's frustrating. It really is. It really is frustrating. Because there's certain key points in this scenario that we're talking about that always stand out. And they stand out tremendously. Okay? And the frustration lies within the fact that you have to keep revisiting these points over and over again. Because we know something's within those points. Right. We sense it. We're like bloodhounds, guys. That's what we are. We're like bloodhounds. And you guys aren't stupid by any means. Again, I have the best garden in the world. Yes, I do. And again, metaphorically speaking, I would put my garden up against anybody's, okay? That's how brilliant and beautiful you are, all of you in the garden. You are. It ain't bullshit. All right? I ain't trying to sell you something, am I? No. No. Not yet. No, Tyrone, no, that's me. No, I'm kidding. But hey, we'll see, right? No, I don't know. No. Anyway, that's a whole other fucking separate discussion. Okay? That's a whole other separate discussion that you and I are going to have together. My garden. Okay? That's going to be another whole discussion that my garden is going to have with me. Yes, it is. All right? And that's going to be a big one if we get there. And I think we will. Okay? The way, So anyway, that's not the point of this video. Fuck. Ugh. Fuck. All right, the other theme in this one, and I'm trying to make it quick, is sometimes we have to hear something. Sometimes. Okay, listen to this. And this goes to the heart of this channel. Now remember this. Now listen to me. There's a difference, and this ain't going to make any sense to you yet because I'm going to do another one to maybe make it seem you know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? But listen, there's a difference between sounds. Sounds. We're talking about sound. Sound. Fuck. Sound plays a big, I don't know. Sound. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're getting there. We'll get the sound. Sound is a key. Let me qualify that. Sound is important in this case. We haven't touched it. We have not touched it directly yet. Not yet. I'm not sure yet if I want to. Okay. I don't know. That might be a little difficult. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Now remember the first theme of this video. The first theme of this video is different perspectives. Remember this. And the second point of this video is sound. But not yet. Not in the way you're thinking yet. Not yet. We're getting there, okay? But here's the distinction I want to make. And it ties in with different perspectives. And you're going to get this one way or another eventually. Okay. No, I'm not lecturing. But I want you to... This goes to the heart of the channel. The heart of the channel. And that is... This is going to sound absurd, and it is absurd. Okay? There's a difference between monophonic sound. Listen. There's a difference between hearing something in mono and hearing something in quadrophonic. Right? Right. Big difference, isn't it? Yes. Stupid. You thinking to yourself, what is this shit? Okay, good. You should be thinking that. Okay, because it is. It's weird. But no, think about it. Think about it. Now I'm going to do a little something else because I only got like 3 minutes left. You hear something in mono. You hear something one way, but you're missing other sounds. Okay? You're missing other things. However, if you're listening to something in this, you're much more likely to hear more things. Correct? Correct. Am I accurate in this? Yes, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about yet. You might. But big difference between hearing in this and hearing in this. Different. Big difference. Okay? You're hearing more stuff in this, right? You're picking up more clues to the music that you're listening to. All those little sound effects, now you can fucking hear them. Okay? Compared to that. Right. All right. Follow me on this. Yeah. Got like 2 minutes. Hang on. Anyway, I'll explain that more later. All right? But listen, here's what I really want to get into, and I only got like 2 minutes to do it. My fucking camera. Anyway, I want you to put yourself in the shoes of Kaylee. That's what I'm asking you to do. I want you to put yourself in Kaylee's shoes. Okay? Now think about this. Now it goes to Dylan. Okay? Now, I got to be quick about this. All right? I want you to put yourself in her shoes. And now I want you to think to yourself, if Kaylee was actively trying to avoid Dylan, okay? She was actively trying to avoid her. Well, she's not going to want her showing up at her house, okay? Okay, follow me on this. I wouldn't. Would you? Okay? Now think about it. And this, again, speculation theory, my opinion. All right, but listen. Let's say Kaylee was trying to avoid her. Okay? Creeped her the hell out, probably. Stay away from me. Boundaries. But guys, what would be so compelling? What would be so compelling for Kaylee to want to come back to that goddamn house? That's the question here. And again, we keep going back to the same stuff. But this is where the shit lies. This kind of stuff. This is where it is. And it's frustrating. But look. What would be so compelling for Kaylee to want to go back there to the crazy shit? She already got out of there, and she was probably happy about it, I would imagine. But what would be so important enough for Dylan? Would it be a stupid party? Would that get her back to the house? Just a stupid fucking party. I don't know. I don't think so. To me, there has to be something else. Dylan has to have something else to get Kaylee back to that house. And what is it? What is that thing that is so important? That is so, emotionally resonating with her, with Kaylee. And you're Kaylee right now. What would be so emotionally resonating or pulling or important or serious, good or bad? I don't know. It could be bad. It could be real bad. I don't know. But it would have to be so magnetic enough to get her to want to go back there with somebody that you're trying to avoid. Or who may creep you out. And that's what I think, guys. That's what I think. I think Kaylee was freaked out by her. And I think Kaylee was trying to avoid her. And guess what? Here's the secret. Dylan knew that if she tried to contact Kaylee via text or via some other social media mechanism, and maybe not even by a direct phone call, that would have to be disguised. Because Dylan knew that Kaylee wouldn't fucking go to the party by that. She would avoid that. That's the secret. Anyway, I got to stop right there. We'll talk real soon, guys. I love you. Follow me, okay, on this. I love you. I know that was a little confusing. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get that cut off. But I'm learning how to splice things together a little bit better. Oh, my God. Splice. No. No, no, no. That's not what we're talking about. Oh, my God. All right. Ugh. So, okay. Where the hell were we? I don't know. Yeah. What would be so important for Kelly to go back to the house? That's the question. That's one. Bizarre to me. I don't know. Again, I don't think a party. I don't know. Would a party be that alluring? Again, I go back to shit like this. I probably already did a video on this. I don't even remember. But probably did. Yeah. Don't make any sense. Just don't make. That whole scenario, it's so contrived. Fucking hell, it's so contrived. It's just so contrived. I don't know. I can't get my head around this scenario. It don't make any sense to me. Nothing about that scenario. It's so contrived. I'm just like, I don't know. Again, we don't know the social didn't. Again, I have to keep this in perspective again. This is in fucking hell. But yeah, we don't know the social dynamics. So we don't know them personally, right? So there's always going to be that obstacle. There's always going to be that second wall that separates, you know? So you always got to keep that in mind. You know, I'm guessing. This is all guessing. That's all it is. Fucking guessing. Speculation, opinion, all that crap. That's what it is. But, you know, we're playing around here. You know, this is what it is. Because we don't know anything. Fuck. If I knew more information, I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? I'd be like, well, why do I need a channel like this? I don't know. No, you know what I mean? But anyway, hey, remember, it's bingo night, all right? Anything goes, all right? Believe me. And what I was trying to do with Tyrone what I was trying to do with him was, I was trying to have an intervention, okay? But I didn't have the heart, okay? So I was like, well, let's forget that, okay? Because I know bingo means so much to him, okay? I don't want to take that away from him. You know what I mean? That'd be cruel. I'd be a really cruel master if I did that, wouldn't I? Yes, I would. I'd be fucking cruel. Take away something that you love so much. That would be cruelty, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. I'd be a really cruel master if I did that. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. So, think about it. Think about it. Hey, I know we're in the rabbit hole, okay? But something. Let me think about it. We're in a rabbit hole. Nope. We're in a rabbit hole. That's where we're at. Rabbit eyes. Maybe. No, I don't know. But, think about it. Anyway, different perspectives. Different perspectives. Weird. Very weird. You know, Wow. All right. Now, I'm going to entertain something here for a minute, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just entertaining something. And I want to see what obstacle I can hit first in my entertaining of stuff like this. Okay? That's all I'm doing here. I'm trying to, I don't know. I gotta think about the question correctly, though, so I'm not setting myself up for failure off the bat. Because that's another thing, guys. When we're looking at cases, Sometimes we're asking questions in the wrong way and we screw ourselves. Yes, remember that. The way we think about questions is almost equally as important as the answers we find, if not more. Okay? Seriously. It's the questions. Always the questions. That's the thing. Yeah. Because I can be asking, first of all, I could be asking the right question in the wrong way. Or, I could be asking the wrong question in the right way. So on and so on and so on. So questions, very important. How do we question things? Question things. What's the framework there? That's where we're already done at the very beginning because we don't know how to answer. We don't know how to ask questions. Think about it. Think about it, guys. Think about it. All right, moving on. Jesus. I waste so much time babbling about stuff that I'm not, stupid. But anyway, no. So I'm thinking about this, okay? Now, this is what I'm trying to think about. Now think about it. If you're avoiding somebody, okay, listen to this, guys. The secret for me to this is that, guys, I'm stretching. I am totally stretching here. Way big stretching. I'm giving you a straight heads up, but I'm trying to. Here's what I'm trying to do with this. I'm trying to put a profile into my mind that would make sense to what my theory is in action. That's what I'm trying to do here. So I'm trying to put a profile into my mind that would make sense for this to work. That's what this is, ultimately, okay? Now, I'm not a profiler, okay? No, I'm a fucking psychic, remember, okay? And the great thing about being a psychic is, and this is, again, an ancient rule, is that we can be wrong, like a lot, and still get away with shit, okay? Anyway, never mind. You don't need to know that, okay? You may drop me, okay? Like in a heartbeat, and I don't want that. I want all my garden. I want the whole world as my garden, okay? Well, maybe not the whole world. No, because the garden, get this, guys. Check this shit out. The garden, listen to this. I know this sounds crazy. I know you think I'm crazy sometimes, but listen. This is our garden, right? This is our garden. And guess what? In order to make the garden secure, we need boundaries. Good boundaries, okay? Good boundaries. Right, listen to this. Now, if I'm Kaylee, listen to this. If I'm Kaylee, and I'm avoiding, now again, follow this. I'm trying to make a profile that works here in my head. If Kaylee is purposely avoiding Dylan, okay, she's avoiding her. And I firmly believe that might be possible, okay? Yeah. Because in my head, remember, the prime is, well, she freaks people out. That's my guess. Yeah. Absolutely. You're going to freak somebody out. Yep. Anyway. Kaylee's actively avoiding Dylan. Right? And Dylan knows that. Of course. And the prime ain't stupid, guys. She is not stupid at all. Let me qualify that. No. Nope. Not right now. Okay. No, not yet. So, they both know that. They both know one another are avoiding each other. Yep. So, Dylan, again, is not going to text her. can you come to this party with me? Because Kaylee can blow that off. Right? Right. She could be like, oh, I didn't see the text. Oh, why didn't you text me back, right? Why didn't you oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. That's an easy way to explain that, right? Oh, how about this? Now, the phone call is a little different. Phone calling is a little different, right? So it would be like, well, why didn't you answer my phone call, right? And Kaylee can say, oh, I'm sorry. I was in the middle of something. I didn't see it until like, I don't know, 16 hours later or whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see your phone call. Oh, like 3 days ago. You know what I mean? Stay away from me. Stay away from me, for Christ's sake. Oh, my God. That's what I would be doing. Oh, my God. But anyway, yeah. But I can blow that off. That's what I'm saying. I can avoid that. So, how do you get Kaylee to respond to you if both of you know that you're avoiding each other? Right? Think of... I'm sorry, guys. I don't... If you've seen people go over that, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to repeat the same stuff you may have already heard or have already been through, whatever. This is just my shit, okay? That's all. This is how I'm trying to work this case out. You know that. You're my garden. I love you. But look, we both know we're avoiding each other. But I know, so the prime know. The prime would have to know something. Again, I don't think it would be a party. No, God, dumb. But, there's gotta be something. Again, alluring, bad, good, something of magnitude to get her to come back. I keep going back to this. I keep going back and back and back and back to this. Fuck. And what does that have to do with boundaries? Well, here's what I think. And this is total speculation again on my part, but I think Kaylee was trying to have good boundaries between what the prime and whatever the fuck was going on in that house. I think not only did she get away, but I think she also had good boundaries, trying to establish good boundaries between this shit, and the one that freaks her out. Yeah, yes. But what is that thing? What is the bait? That's the question. What is the bait? What is that bait to get you back to this house? What is the bait, guys? That's the question. What is the bait? Man, I've been trying to answer that fucker. Anyway, I love you all. I love you. We may keep going a little bit. And so maybe, okay, one more, and that's it. All right, I love you all. Bye-bye.